Batumi is still a great investment for two different specific types of investors, but which type of investor are you? I came to Batumi in 2017 and it was promised to be the Las Vegas of the Black Sea, with a shimmering coastline of high-rise dreams and easy dollar signs. But as we move through 2026, that dream has hit a brutal reality check. Thousands of investors are waking up and finding that their luxury seaside apartments are actually anchors pulling their bank accounts underwater. If you think buying an off-plan unit with 0% interest is a guaranteed win, you're missing the most dangerous shift in the Georgian market. The truth is, the market has split into two completely different worlds, and most people are trapped in the wrong one. You see, Batumi is still a good investor for two different types of investors, and I'll explain the two different types at the end, so stay tuned to the end of the video to see which category you fit into. Right now, there are two paths you can take in Batumi to invest: the developers market and the resale market. On the surface, the developer's side looks like a slam dunk. We're talking about new construction, 0% down payments, and interest-free installments spread over 4 years. It sounds like the ultimate low barrier entry to anyone with a bit of cash, but there's a reason these deals are so attractive. Once the building is finished and you try to move into the resale market or your exit plan, the floor and the prices start to drop. You don't have to take my word. You can go to some real estate websites and see the price difference between the developer's properties and the resale market. The resale market is where retail investments are currently getting crushed. You've likely heard the stories of guaranteed rental income, but the math isn't adding up anymore. The first issue is a massive oversupply of identical rooms. When every building on the block looks the same and offers the same view, the only way to compete is to lower your price. It's a race to the bottom. But the problems go deeper than just too many rooms. We're seeing a massive wave of quality issues because luxury projects were built too fast, often with issues leading to moisture leaks and high maintenance costs due to poor quality finishings. This leads to a toxic cycle of negative cash flow when a building is poorly constructed and the maintenance costs go up, but as the guest reviews plummet. To make matters worse, the property management offers by many developers is often a disaster. These aren't hospitality experts. They're construction teams trying to run hotels without trained professional staff. Your investment ends up being managed by people who don't know how to fill a room or fix a leak, leaving you with a deteriorating asset in an oversupplied market. So what are the two types of investors who are actually making money in 2026? It's the large institutional developers like Emaar, Allianz, Next, Orbi, and Silk Group. Batumi is currently a playground for large investors who have the capital to buy massive lots and build entire projects from the ground up. They aren't buying single units, they're building the infrastructure. They control the quality and they control the management, and they have the scale to survive the market volatility. For these big players, Batumi is still very much the right place for investment. But that doesn't mean the individual investor is completely locked out. You just have to stop following the crowd. The second type of successful Batumi retail investors in 2026 has stopped looking at the shiny brochures for 50-story towers. Instead, they learned the art of finding value properties hidden within the oversupply. This means moving away from the generic and moving towards the boutique spaces, branded management, and unique commercial opportunities that can't be easily replicated. They are looking for the top 10% of projects, the ones that actually pass the elevator and winter check. If you've ever been to Batumi in a high-rise in the dead of winter, you know exactly what that check is. It's the moment you realize the walls are paper thin, the heating is non-existent, and you're waiting 20 minutes for an elevator that's shared with 500 other units. Most people are shocked when they actually run the numbers on these luxury projects versus a quality build. One is a depreciating liability and the other is a legacy asset. The math doesn't lie, but the marketing usually does. As we look towards the rest of the year, the gap between the winners and losers in Georgia is only going to widen. Batumi isn't over, but the era of easy and blind investing certainly is. You can either be the person who buys the hype and subsidizes the developer's next project, or you can be the one who finds the value that everyone else is walking past. The question is, which side of the resale trap are you going to land on? If you want the PDF I made screening over 200 projects in Batumi, leave a comment below saying data. As always, I'm always happy to answer your questions or just say hello in the comments below.